Dear student, in this video I am going to solve simple problems on conversion of pictorial views into orthographic views. Okay, so in the question paper, the question is given like draw the top, front and side views of object. So this is the object given in the question paper. Okay, so the object has given three direction to view the object. Okay, the first one is front view, this is top view, and left view is given. Okay, sometimes only two directions will be given, so you can observe this diagram. So only two direction is given, that is the front view and it is a top view, but side view is not given. It is because you have to observe the side view which most of the parts are visible. So that side will be you must adopted. Okay, that means this side view are the most parts of this are all these parts are visible parts. So this visible parts is nothing but a direction of left view. Okay, so why not we can't take right view? It is because at this direction of all the parts are invisible, so that's why we should not take right view, we should take the left view when the front view is given in this direction. Suppose if this direction is given in the front view, so it will be considered as a right view. Okay, so let us I would like to start one simple first problem. This is the first problem. Okay, I am going to take this example. This is the first simple example. This given simple object is to be given in the question paper. Okay, with the help of this pictorial view we can convert the orthographic view. Okay, so this is the given direction, that is the front view. In the front view the parts are visible like this. So these are the front view of an object. Okay, so these parts are visible in the front view, but in the top view one rectangular plate is visible, second rectangular plate is also visible, and this rectangular plates at the bottom side, this plate is also visible, and this rectangular plate is also visible, and remaining the same parts has to be here also. So all the parts are look like rectangular in the top view direction, but in the left view only these parts are visible. Okay, so with the help of this pictorial view I am going to draw the orthographic view, that means top, front and side view. For this diagram, as per this diagram, the side view is given, that is left view. Okay, so if the parts are visible in the direction of left view, the parts are projected in the right view. Suppose if the parts are given in the direction of right view, the object of this parts will be visible in the left view. Okay, so let us start to draw the orthographic view. As you know that now I am going to draw the XY line. So this is X Y line. Okay, so in the front view the length, the bottom length is given at a distance of 100 mm. So now I am going to draw the distance of 100 mm above the XY line. Right, so this is the 100 mm height, length, horizontal length. Okay, here I am going to plan to make the midpoint of this distance, that means 50 mm. From this point I am going to draw one simple vertical line at a distance of 20 mm. Okay, here I will get a center point of this distance 30 mm. Then what I am going to draw at drawing the horizontal line at this direction 30 mm, sorry 15 mm, and this direction 15 mm. That means that this is the 100 mm length. Okay, so midpoint is 50 mm. Right, so above this midpoint I am going to mark 20 mm distance. Okay, with the help of this center point, midpoint, I am going to draw the direction. In this direction 15 mm and in this direction 15 mm. So totally this distance is 30 mm. You can observe these 2 points. So same points I drawn here. Okay, so from this point I am going to draw the vertical line at a distance of 45 minus 20. Okay, that means 25. From here to here the distance is 25. That means 45 minus 20 is nothing but 25 distance. So for this height, this is the height 25 mm. Okay, so this is the height 25 mm. Similarly, it is also height at a distance 25 mm. Okay, so remaining this distance is given, that is 15 mm at it both side. Okay, so this is the 15 mm, and similarly it is also 15 mm. Okay, then what I am going to draw next, these two ends are drawn like this. Okay, that means simply here going to joining these 2 points. Okay, so this is the front view. Okay, if the observer want to see this object in the direction of front view, it will be look like this. Right, and so this front view is completed. Then we should draw the top view. In the top view direction all the parts are visible, look like a rectangular. So first of all we have to draw the projection line from each corner like this. Right, here as you know that the total distance is 100 mm. Thus 100 mm distance of this length has to be projected here. So draw the line. Right, and in the top view the 40 mm distance is visible. So we can make it mark the 40 mm distance. So it in the top view it will be look like a total 100 into 40 rectangular box. Okay, so this part and these parts are all look like a rectangular plates. Okay, so these two parts are visible in the top view. It will be look like here. You can see the diagram, right? And this is the front view. It is the top view. Okay, and front view and top view is completed. Then what about side view? Okay, as per the given sketch, the left view is given. Okay, in the left view direction, the observer can see the object this direction, this rectangular plates only. Okay, remaining parts are invisible. Okay, so we have to draw the vertical line, that means xy line, vertical xy line. At some distance we can draw the vertical line, so we can call it as x1 and it is y1. Okay, at this midpoint I am going to draw the inclined line at an angle 45 degree for the purpose of to draw the projection line with the help of top view and front view. Okay, so this is an angle 45 degree. Okay, from the top view we can draw the projection line from each corner. Similarly, draw the vertical line from this point. Okay, and also draw the horizontal projection line with the help of front view from each corner. Right, so in the left view, the total rectangular box, that means the distance of this 40 and the height 45 are visible. So this is the 45 this is the 45 height and it is a 40 distance. It is because you know that the distance of this taken is 40 that 40 has to be projected here. Similarly, the height of this object in the direction of front view, this distance is 45 so the 45 distance is projected here. So this is the 45, this is the 40. So in the side view it will be look like a rectangular at a distance of 45 into 40 and these parts are invisible. That means in the side view, in the left side view, this cutted parts are invisible. So this distance is not possible to see in the view left view. Okay, so hence this line is drawn dashed line. Here already this line is projected here. Okay, so this line is to be dotted line. Okay, so this is the right view. Okay, here I am going to draw the thick line once again. remaining lines are thin line. Okay, so direction is the most important to show like this. That means the projection of this line will be moved in downward direction. Similarly, like this. Right. So from here to here, the distance is that 45 mm and 20 mm. So this is the 20 mm distance from the horizontal plane. Similarly, this is the height 45 mm. Okay, in the top view, that this distance will be visible at a distance of 40 mm, and this distance is visible in the top view or front view, that is 100 mm. Okay, and remaining this height, remaining this distance is also visible at a distance of 15 mm, and this distance is 30 mm, and it is 15 mm. See, whatever it may be, all the dimensions are shown in front and top view direction only. Okay, not in the side view. Okay, if not possible to show the dimension, you can show the dimension in the side views. Either it may be left view or top view. Okay, so this is the procedure to convert the pictorial views into orthographic view. Okay, so this is the given diagram in the examination. Okay, with the help of this pictorial view, we can draw the orthographic view like front, top and side view. Okay, thank you.